Do you want to learn how to get better at Marvel Rivals? Well, one of the best things that you can do is watch replays from some amazing players, and Marvel Rivals has an awesome in-game replay system, and you can check the leaderboard. So today, we are going to watch the replay of somebody who is in rank 1 above all, and they're a Wolverine player, which is very interesting because a lot of people rank Wolverine very low, but I knew the potential was there, so I really wanted to check out a replay for him, so why don't you come along this journey with me, all right? But before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name's Chris, and I make a ton of Marvel Rivals content, so if you're into that, if you're into tips, tricks, guides, interested in getting better, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. And it is Christmas time, and an amazing Christmas gift you can give to me that is absolutely free is hit that subscribe button, because we're trying to reach a goal of 13,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so it'd be greatly appreciated. And in return, I promise to provide you with some amazing Marvel Rivals content, all right? So those of you who didn't know, you can basically go up, hit in the top right, go to the leaderboard right here, and you can see the top leaderboard. So I'm really interested in watching replays from top players. A lot of you don't know me, but way back, way back in the day, I'm an old man now, I used to be a professional analyst for Counter-Strike in the pro esports scene, like back when it was just still in its infancy, back in the 1.6 days. And something I did a lot was analyze replays from top players, top teams, and all that, all right? So I love doing this, and I highly recommend this is something that you do in your free time, like rather than just play, watch top players and really break down what they're doing, their strategies, their play styles, and all that, all right? So one thing I will say is a lot of people I've noticed, just like today when I was checking, a lot of people are hiding their history. So like if I go here and I hit view career, I can see some information, but if I go to history, they hide it so I can't see their replays. Stay tuned, because I might be doing more of these. If you like them, let me know down in the comments, or just like this video. But I was going through because I really want to watch like a top Mantis player replay. I believe this right here is one of the top Mantis players. But anyways, I was going through, and I stumbled across TeamCaptain, and I was checking out their career, and they're ranked 1 above all, number 109, and I was checking out like 19.6 hours on Wolverine. So we're gonna check out this replay. So Wolverine, like I said, is often ranked pretty low. A lot of times, I don't know if you're like me, but a lot of times when I see a Wolverine jump into the server, I'm like, this is most likely gonna go poorly for them. I've seen a few pop off, and I really think it's taken some time for people to learn how to play Wolverine. So what better way to figure this out than to watch the top Wolverine player? He's got 19.6 hours, 63 wins, out of 107 matches played, so that's a pretty decent win-to-loss ratio. So yeah, let's check out one of his best matches. So he's actually been playing a bit more other characters, so I scrolled down and I found this match down here. Something else I do recommend when you're watching replays, like we're gonna watch one of the games where TeamCaptain pops off. This one, they're 31-11. But I do recommend watch some losses. See what happens when a player who is at the top of their game, who is an amazing player, watch their losses, because then you can see what can go wrong when playing this character, what mistakes are made. I believe that you learn more from those than you do from just somebody just going crazy in a game, all right? So anyways, let's jump into this replay. Let's see what's popping on good old Yggdrasil. Is that how you say it? Yggdrasil? I don't know. So Wolverine, like, I think a lot of people were playing him as like a someone who dives the back line to go after like supports and everything, but oh, just dove up on that Iron Man. But yeah, I'm thinking his play style is a little bit different. I kind of want to confirm that by watching TeamCaptain play a little bit. So he is playing a little sneaky, and he's trying to bring people back with his shift ability. And that thing, by the way, is kind of hard to aim. But what I'm noticing is people who are like really good players are doing that right there. What he just did to that Magneto is that you are taking these people back to your team. And with that dive, since it could be a little bit hard to aim, like when you focus on like tanks, like the other team has a Groot and they have a Magneto, like those are big targets. So if you can get past them and bring them back to your team, like you don't have to worry so much about aiming. Okay, So the E ability, does this show it? No, it doesn't show it in here. But the E ability, man, it actually does reduce damage. So I've been wondering, like, what's the strategy? Are you popping that when you are initiating? Or are you doing that when you go back in? Back out? Kind of like with like Venom. Those of you who missed it, I did make a Venom guide the other day, so make sure you check that out. Yeah, like I think, like yeah, look at this. Like the way he's playing, he is just like a tank buster. Dying a little bit, he was walled off right there, so he couldn't really get any heals.
I am ready to put on a show.
But like, tanks can be a massive problem in this game. So like having somebody like Wolverine, I could see the potential there, or somebody who just busts up their tanks for you. Also, I love this skin. I love this skin. I know I'm not gonna play Wolverine that much, but I had to buy this skin. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Oh, and then he popped his ult real quick on there too. And that was just like a little solo ult. So yeah, you see like he's like trying to go around and get like sneaky angles and like go flank. And sometimes he's going like a little farther in than I would personally think is, you know, recommended, but the dude's surviving and he's getting out of there. And I believe I can't pull up the ability chart in the replays, but I believe the way his like his rage works is the more hits that he's getting, does he generate health? Is that what it is? I need to double check on that. What's cool and what's interesting is too, he's been messing with that Iron Man as well. And some of the top Iron Man players, like they're not playing like you'll typically see in like pub matches or even lower ranked matches where they're like flying around the air and just like kind of like firing off their missiles. They're hovering around a little bit lower, which makes them susceptible to stuff like that. But yeah, what's interesting, his rage is like constantly up. So right there, like in the middle, can you guys see my cursor? Yeah, right there in the middle, that's his like rage meter. And that thing is like constantly up. And I think that's another strategy, like with why you're hitting the tanks, like, because tanks don't have much mobility and that thing's based on the amount of attacks that you're doing. So when you're targeting the tanks, you're getting those hits off and you're building that meter up. Yeah, so I just went to go double check and make sure I'm not crazy with his abilities. So yeah, his Berserker Rage, his rage builds when he's attacking and when he takes damage. So when he's in there and like jumping on a tank and he's like getting those hits and he's also taking damage, that rage meter is like building up. So he's also doing more damage and it's boosting his health. Yeah, I really, ooh, that was a nice little Namor hit there too. But yeah, I really hope more people start playing Wolverine. Like when you get a scary Wolverine in game, like TeamCaptain, like, look at this dude, hot dang. It almost seemed like his shift ability was up like a couple, like really quick there. Hold on. Yeah, so he takes this dude down. Oh, and then it's just right back up. Okay. I was wondering if there was something crazy that was like reducing the cooldown or something, but no. He just timed that very well. And that's something I think a lot of people need to get better at as well, is like timing your cooldowns. That's something that I had to really get used to as I was playing Venom, to know when you can swing in, dive, and when your swing is gonna be back up so you can get out there. Yeah. You'll notice he's like doing these like kind of like laps around too, so he can like bring people back. Look at that. When I'm playing Wolverine, I am just missing people, and the way this dude is just like so smooth with it. Uh-oh, might be in trouble. Nope, we're good. I'll tell you this too. I'll tell you this, something I've noticed watching a lot of like the high level replays is that the healers are on point. The healers are on point. When you see somebody like this team captain going off, they have really, really phenomenal healers on their team. And yeah, I really think a lot of people need to watch how healers at the higher levels are playing. Because even though like MVP is typically given to people who have like, you know, the most amount of kills or whatever, like the healers are doing so much work. Like people like Wolverine or tanks, they're not gonna be able to do their job properly if they're not getting healed. Like when this Wolverine comes back, like they are healing him up and he's able to just get right back in there and start harassing them, messing, look at that. Like he's able to do stuff like that when he's able to go back and get heals. But yeah, if you've noticed too, like right there he was attacking Luna Snow, but throughout this match, so far, how many times have you seen him like actually attack a healer? Like, rarely ever. So he's primarily focusing, you know, the tanks who would typically be back there harassing their healers. So his playstyle, I think, is a little bit different than what people initially thought he'd be good for. One of the things that I'm trying to like fully understand with how this guy's playing is like his Berserker Rage is up a lot. Oh, 30 seconds. So yeah, and I think like initiating by hitting the E ability, and that is, so it reduces incoming damage by, wait, it reduces incoming damage and it boosts your damage by 50%. So yeah, I think initiating, starting with that, going in there, getting the damage done, like you're able to take damage more, that's gonna be building your Berserker Rage. So starting with that is going to help keep that meter full a bit. Well, yeah, let's see how they take this, because now we are in overtime. What? Oh, okay, I noticed who they're playing against. The person playing Captain America on the other team, Hogs, he's like a really high level like tank player. Can't remember if his main was like Hulk, maybe? All right, interesting half. So looking at their bans too, it looks like the opposing team, they banned Hela and Star-Lord. And then, okay, yeah, so I think Hogs, so check it out. So they banned Doctor Strange and Hulk. And I think maybe Hogs was the Hulk player that I'm thinking of. That's one of the top players. And Hulk, I think people are starting to realize Hulk isn't terrible either. All right, so let's see what's popping with the second half. So where's our buddy Team Captain at? 15-4, and he ends this with like 30 something. So he still gets some kind of like, looks like he's starting out the halves with like some sneaky angles, similar to like more of an assassin type character, like a Psylocke or something. But then he's just like up in there, just constantly doing stuff. Is he gonna start on that poor Iron Man again? Looks like it. Uh-oh, Iron Man. That's crazy too, how he leaps up in the air, but it brings Iron Man back down to the ground. But yeah, maybe that's something to do. It's to go into the practice range and really practice that shift ability. Because yeah, he's nailing these smaller targets too. He's had a few misses, but for the most part, he's on point. But yeah, the way the angle goes, it's like it's very steep. So I think it takes a bit of practice. Oh yeah, see, look, he's just doing that lap again. Oh, there's the miss. There's the miss. But he's back here. I was just complimenting their healers, but my man's not getting heals right now. There we go. There we go. And then what you notice right there is he's using some of his abilities as ways to escape too. And I think a lot of people need to think about that as well. Like there's a lot of like abilities in this game that are great for like initiation, but they're also good to just get out of there, right? When you're in trouble. So yeah, I wonder what this guy's sensitivity is. Like, did you see like the way he kind of like steered it when he initially missed? He ended up missing in full, but like he was able to steer that dive. This is making me want to play a little Wolverine, especially because I got this sweet, sweet skin, you know? Oh, Magneto, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Oh, their Hawkeye popped his ult too. Well, y'all, it looks like our buddy team captain swapped over to Bucky for the second half. So I'm gonna jump into it. Looks like this thing goes into overtime. So we'll jump back into the Wolverine play. We'll wrap it up there.
The Avengers taught me how much they meant to me.
And this is interesting too, right? Like this is the on defense is when he switched over to Bucky. So let's see if he finishes up with Wolverine. Are we being sneaky again? Let's see. Nope. Oh, their Iron Man tried to pre-fire over there just in case Wolverine was coming, but he's still waiting. Team Captain's still waiting for him. Oh, he's not even gonna go after the Iron Man. That's too bad. That would have been hilarious.
Even better than my mutant power.
All right, doing this little laps. Nope, going back? Where are we going? Yeah, see, that was crazy how that missed. That looked like he had like 2 people he could have brought back. I was waiting for his cooldowns to come back up. Yeah. But that's interesting too. Like as he's doing these laps, they constantly have to be worried about where Wolverine's coming from, you know? So while they're getting attacked from the front, all the people on the opposing team have to worry about Wolverine lapping behind them and then just bringing them back. Woo! See, now he's getting the crap healed out of him. All right, healers. Okay, I see you. There we go. Sorry, Clint. Yeah, and the way he's using like his right click for like mobility too to like get up on ledges and stuff like that, like right there.
Don't let them break us.
What's he at this point? Oh. All right, good bubble from Magneto on that one to protect that Hawkeye. Yeah, so he's at 28 and 10 right now. I think he's about to pop off because I'm pretty sure he ends at 30 something. Oh yeah. Holy crap. Oh. He was boosting his health like crazy right there. Team Captain, are you gonna switch back to Bucky again? Are you gonna make me look silly in my YouTube video? Wait, looks like he's still Wolverine.
Fully regenerated.
We did it. Stayed as Wolverine. All right, are they gonna take this point?
Be strong together.
So it looks like Team Captain's team on the first overtime half, they were able to get it like halfway up the second checkpoint. Let's see. Ooh, I just realized too, Team Captain seems rocking a Venom. I like that. Just waiting for that opportunity. Oh, did Mantis overextend? Nope, she's, oh. Dang. That was a good way to end it right there. All right, everybody, so that was our first replay review, and that was of Team Captain. And yeah, phenomenal play. I definitely learned a lot. Hopefully you did. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you like this type of video? Do you not really care? Again, I do think this is one of the best ways to get better at the game, is to really watch, see how people are comboing their abilities, see their play style, all that. And again, too, don't just watch all of the highlight reels where they're getting the most kills. Maybe at some point, if you guys like this type of video, we'll watch some of the losses, see if we can analyze some of the mistakes that are made by the individual or as the team, to kind of learn a bit more from that. All right, but anyways, that's all I got for this video. Thanks so much for watching. And again, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, join all of these wonderful people who have been subscribing recently, and thank all of you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. But yeah, a wonderful Christmas present from you to me. Help us reach our 13,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. I would greatly appreciate it. And in return, I promise to provide you with some amazing Marvel Rivals content. All right, thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.